Many portable units are required to construct and sustain specific initiatives and activities. To assist in shifting these units, heavy haulage services are summoned. Nevertheless, there are occasions when the objects to be relocated are far larger than the cranes or trailers employed. In this video, we will examine 6 of the most hazardous oversized cargo hauls ever witnessed. Bale Brothers. Leading our lineup is the Florida-based Bale Brothers Crane and Rigging Company, hauling a 460-ton transformer. They were tasked with transporting a 340,000-pounder 154.2-ton transformer from Rockledge Toad Gecko substation in Dylant. Their 400-ton capacity gantry system was pushed to its limits in moving the 23-foot or 7-meter-long transformer on an urgent schedule. Bale Brothers advanced cranes employ the gantry system to hoist the transformer from the rail car onto its 128-wheeled Trail King TK600 trailer. Despite extremely limited lead time, they successfully delivered the transformer to the job site within 2 days. Mammoth. Next, we feature Mammoth relocating the nuclear power plant preheaters inside the turbine hull of the Embalse nuclear power plant. They assisted in the hoisting and final placement of 2 feed water preheaters that weighed 26 tons and measured 10.2 meters long, 2.3 meters wide, and 2.8 meters high. This was for the final setup of the Embalse nuclear power plant life extension program. Mammoth had to shift the components using various methods and systems like strand jacks, climbing jack system, and skid beams. Mammoth takes pride in this specialized gear and skill in handling heavy and oversized items. Even so, they had to exercise extreme caution since they were dealing with heavy preheaters in a highly restricted area. Overall, Mammoth's assignment was finished after just 3 months. It was also remarkable how they managed to complete the heavy lifting in only 4 hours. Perkins STC. Continuing, we have Perkins STC transporting 7 engines. The engines weighed 637,000 pounds each, and they had to move them across 61 miles. Moving objects as massive as these engines is not commonplace, so the requirements for the kinds of equipment utilized are also stringent. Perkins ST feasibility analyses made it simpler to demonstrate that they met those criteria. To guarantee safety and effectiveness, the team had to dedicate 4 months exclusively to securing permits, third-party assistance, and even recruiting certified experts. After 1.5 years of preparation, they finally launched the operation. With the engines loaded, the total weight of the rig reached 1,300,000 pounds, which require them to conduct night hauls to avoid any significant disruptions to the public. They utilized their 400-ton dual-lane loading suspension beam 48-axle road-train trailer to effectively move the items. Edwards Moving and Rigging. Following that, we have Edwards Moving and Rigging, which focuses on hauling and rigging oversized objects, particularly those that demand special care. They operate 2 distinct trailers. First, the Goldhofer hydraulic platform trailers are mainly used for carrying heavy loads. It features 90-degree transverse steering, diagonal steering, and carousel steering capabilities. Additionally, each axle of its computerized electronic steering can turn approximately 135 degrees. Second, the Goldhofer THP trailers, with their advanced 55-degree steering and capacity to navigate public roads effortlessly. These trailers are deliberately robust to support their roll-in. Pairing with an extremely varied array of vehicle configurations, it can be linked in both longitudinal and lateral orientations. It also provides a broad selection of solutions for complex transport challenges with the aid of various spacers, drop decks, and bolsters. Both of these are employed to haul and rig extremely heavy objects. Boca Vanguard. Moreover, we also have the Equinor Boca Vanguard vessel contracted to raise the 325 meters long Carnival Vista. Back in July 2019, the Carnival Vista suffered breakdowns while cruising through the Caribbean seas. The ship weighed 133,500 tons, so hoisting it with cranes was not feasible as it was nearly impossible to achieve. This compelled them to elevate beyond their standard methods. Fortunately, The Boca Vanguard ship had the float-on and float-off operation along with its semi-submersible design. Fast, how can Grok help? Only the top part of the ship's vertical structure does not go under the water. This is made possible by the Boca Vanguard ballast tanks. Aside from this, the ballast tanks also make the two mentioned operation successful. During the float-on operation, floating objects and even ships slide inside the deck and are properly fastened. After securing the cargo, they empty the ballast tanks within the Boca Vanguard, which allows it to fully float above water again. This allows and aids the target cargo to float back again. This process has been used in rescuing the Carnival Vista faster. Music. Royal Dutch Shell. Coming in last on this list is the transportation of the massive deep water platform owned by Royal Dutch Shell. The project kickstarted with the departure off the massive 4-column hull of the deep water oil platform. It began leaving the shipyards of South Korea, making its way to Texas. This puts Shell one step closer to completing the multi-billion-dollar Gulf of Mexico project. The moment the hull arrives in the USA, Shell plans to integrate the hull with the platform's top sides in Ingleside. Then the platform will be installed in the Gulf to complete the project. It is predicted that this will produce around 175,000 barrels of oil every day, hence can also cut down the price of oil. And that's the 6 of the most dangerous oversized load transportations. Thank you for watching Machines Visit. We would love to hear your thoughts and suggestions through the comments section below. Before we part ways, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you are updated with our content. Until next time, fast.